You are invited to feed Harvest channel.
After a late start to winter in south-central Alaska, many lakes are now frozen thick enough to enable safe ice fishing. A lot of people don't have boats that can't come out and fish on all parts of the lake. We always start off shallow holes and we work our way out. Rule of thumb, 10 to 15 minutes fishing a hole. If you're marking a fish on electronics or you're not seeing a fish through the hole, move. Because somewhere there's going to be a group of fish that are ready to go, ready to eat. While fishing Big Lake offers a chance at catching large fish, other lakes in the area are heavily stocked by the Alaska Department of Fish and Game that provide great opportunities for children to experience fishing. Now, standing out in the cold and dangling a line through the ice isn't for everyone, but if you haven't yet done so, you need to embrace the season and give Alaska's abundant winter angling a shot, if only to say you've tried it. Other than the initiative and a little specialized gear, it doesn't take much. The greatest challenge to winter fishing in Alaska is, of course, maintaining a reasonable measure of comfort and safety. Setting out across ice-covered bodies of water is risky business anywhere, but especially so here, where conditions can vary so quickly and help can be far off or non-existent. Likewise to staying warm outdoors in the depths of winter. For the gear you'll need for most Alaska ice fishing forays, you can keep it quite simple: some basic tools for cutting and clearing holes, a shelter of some kind, a fire or heat-making device, and your rigs and paraphernalia for fishing. For early season fishing, an ice spud bar will work fine to chip through the thin layer of ice covering the surface of most lakes, but as winter progresses, ice augers become the tool of choice for lessening the chore of boring through thick ice. Standard procedure for fishing remote and untried waters is to punch a series of well-spaced holes following the bottom contour along the most likely stretch of shoreline or other structure and try fishing them until you find some action.
Not biting like the other one did, so maybe. I don't think so though. No, it's a whole lot of ugly coming up backwards. Oh no, that's...
You should work your lures/bait vigorously up and down at various depths on your attended lines, and check all your rigs frequently to make sure your baits are intact and fresh.
Come here, mama. How do you like that, eh? Oh my. Get me a...
Deeper areas don't necessarily hold fish like they might during open water season, as they become anoxic, devoid of oxygen, as winter wears on and fish seek the warmer and more oxygen-rich shallows. Once you locate fish, the fun begins. They tend to school up this time of year, so you can generally expect some fast and sustained action once the bite begins, particularly with trout and landlocked salmon. If you want to keep a good hole open for later, like if you plan on coming back the next day, best thing to do is cover it with something like a piece of wood or cardboard, or even some spruce boughs, then shovel a pile of snow over it.
In deep stained water.
That I choose, I'm starting off with the new hammer cast match that throws off a lot of extra light reflection since it's sunny today.
John, I had 2 big red balls. Oh my gosh!
Wow, look at that thing. That is gigantic.
Oh my gosh! There's a nice crop.
Look at that. Look that guy. Hold on. Those Bassmaster lures, man, are awesome, aren't they?
They are, John. You know, I'll tell you something. It's the unique action that Bassmaster throws all through.
Matt, hey, get my transducer out of the hole. Quick. Look at that crappie. Holy cow. Look at that, folks. That right there is, it's only like about a 11-inch fish, but you see the thickness on those things.
That are fish right there. That's awesome. Oh, nothing like getting your gloves wet. Look at that.
What do you got, man?
Look at that, Aaron.
Nice.
Wet glove and everything. Can't let it get back down.
No, that's a beauty.
That is awesome.
That came on that new drop sheet?
Yep, that's a new drop tray. Let's show the folks what we're doing. I threw my around to go get that one. That was awesome. Pound the bottom, bringing it back up, and all of a sudden kept raising it, and got 1, 2, 3 came. And once you get 2, 3, 4 fish layered up like that, you're gonna get a bite. And I just kept raising it. This big fat one just sucked it in.
That is awesome.
So what we got here is a Castmaster. Castmaster's been around for 70 years. It has awesome side-to-side action for both ice and open water fishing. We added a drop chain, about a 2-inch drop chain to it with a little treble hook. And on that treble hook is an epoxy glow bead. And what you do is you get the side-to-side action out of that Castmaster kicking it, rocks that chain and swings it. Tip them with a minnow head or a wax worm like we're doing here today. This is the results.
Почином, да. Сегодня 24, да, декабря? О, просто отловился мальком. Да-да-да.